In this video, we will be demonstrating how to refinish a bathtub and tile combination. As always, be sure to take proper safety precautions and use chemical-resistant gloves, a breathing mask, eye protection, and ventilate the work area with a fume exhauster. With a single-edged razor blade scraper, scrape down the tub area thoroughly, paying special attention to areas under the soap dish and around the drain. Wipe out all scrapings with a rag or paper towel. Using a razor scraper, remove any rubber or silicone caulking. Ceramic tile grouting can simply be cleaned with pumice and Ajax to remove any soap or dirt. Thoroughly rinse everything with water. Next, we will etch the tub and tile surfaces. Using Shurbond etching cream and a clean sponge, begin working the etching cream into the surfaces, starting with the back wall and working your way out. The etching cream should stay on the surface for about 20 minutes. Remove the etching cream with a scrub pad, beginning on the outside and working your way in. For etching tiles and some acid-resistant tubs, use Shurbond Extra Strength Liquid Etch. Dry the tub and tile surfaces thoroughly with paper towels. You can use your compressor's air hose to blow out any excess moisture. Using the SP29 White Speed Filler, simply fill any deep holes, chips, or imperfections in the tub surface. For leveling low areas in the tub, use the SP31 filler. Tack cloth all areas to remove any dirt particles. Thoroughly sanded using 220 wet or 80 grit dry sandpaper to remove any chalky residue from the etching process and to smooth out any of the chips or imperfections that have been filled. You will not get a good bond when applying the finish if there is any residue left on the tub surface. Using 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch masking tape, simply tape off the perimeter around the tile and floor where they meet the tub. Using a portable masking machine, place paper around the walls and floor. Prep the surface for spraying by wiping on Seal Lock 2000 clear primer with a painter's cheesecloth or soft paper towel. Only a light clear finish is necessary. Allow 5 minutes for Seal Lock 2000 to dry. Begin by mixing 6 ounces of primer base M16000 with 2 ounces of primer hardener. Occasionally, some reducer may be required. Use X98 Fast Dry hardener as needed, 5 to 20 drops per cup. If applying a slip guard surface, you will also need to mix 2.5 ounces of catalyzed top coat with 2 teaspoons of Skid Tex powder. This will be rolled on the tub bottom over the primer before spraying the first top coat finish. The spraying of the primer coat should be done using 2 light coats in a pattern spray style. You'll develop your own spray pattern style over time, but you can refer to munroproducts.com for our suggested pattern spray style. Tack rag the surfaces well with a clean tack cloth after the primer fully dries. Next, using a roller, simply roll on slip guard bottom protection to the tub floor as needed. Here we can see the finished slip guard application as well as the completed chip repair. We will begin by mixing up 10 ounces of Ultraglass 2000 top coat base with 2 ounces of M15000 hardener, and then adding 2 to 3 ounces of solvent, thinning the solution as needed. Thin the materials as needed throughout the application. Using the same spray pattern used to apply the primer coat, spray a light coating of finish onto the tub, being sure not to overcoat the corners. Wait about 15 minutes for the surface to dry. Use X98 Fast Dry Hardener to speed up dry times if needed. The X98 Fast Dry Hardener will change the normal material pot life from 1.5 hours to 45 minutes, in most cases where the weather is 75 degrees. You should be able to touch the side of the tub without your fingers sticking to the surface before continuing to a second coat. Next, spray a second heavy coat of finish, using the same spray pattern as before, giving special attention to the corners. Let the surface dry about 10 minutes, and spray a final touch-up coat if needed. The tub should be allowed to dry for 24 to 36 hours prior to pulling off any tape or paper. Finally, re-caulk all seams where required. After the caulk dries, the newly finished tub will be ready for use. Wash the surfaces with soap and water before using.